Peace, family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I want to do was, I want to talk to my chosen ones about transmuting that anger, that dark, deep energy that kind of will get us off center, you know what I'm saying? I was doing some deep diving and thinking about this. I'm constantly usually trying to get everybody to become more aware of that energy and motion, just because we experience it, you know. We're not supposed to. We have it to experience, not to push it to the back burner. So what I was thinking, right, when I played football growing up, I was on offense and defense, but when you play defense, the objective is to hit the other person as hard as you possibly can to get them to fumble that ball. So I understood that I could be having a great day, not angry at nothing, the whole day at school went great, nice, lovely, you know what I'm saying? We start warming up for the games, and all of a sudden we're conjuring up this deeper, darker, more controlled energy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all this to say, like, when we hit people on that football field, we're not angry, but the energy is directed, if that makes sense. We're not angry when we're tackling people and when we're throwing our shoulders at them and trying to hit them as hard as we possibly can. This is a tactic in which we should be able to utilize in real life time. We are on these fields expressing all of these energies and motion. But then when we get off the field, it's like we're kind of lost in the sauce. You know, we aren't shown how to transmute that anger, or it's not even anger. It's just more of a darker energy that comes up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're tackling or hitting somebody on the football field, you're not getting angry before you do it. You know, you're just pulling this darker energy up to the top. So when you think about it, it's kind of like when you watch movies and you see people like yell or scream or put this, they try to dig deep within to pull this other energy up when they're in the process of either having to kill an animal because they need to live, or whether they're in survival mode and somebody's trying to attack them and they have to attack them back. That is a way of us transmuting our dark energy. It's weird that our dark energy is labeled to anger, because you're not always in an angry space when you feel that energy. So get into a better understanding of that energy. That is one of the most helpful and can be the most hurtful energies to be expressing if you are unaware of the consequences or the situations that you're in while you're expressing that energy. You know what I'm saying? So back to football. Once you begin to learn how to use that energy to tackle people, and you know, you go to use that energy to tackle somebody, but then you come back right to your squad and you giving everybody high fives and it's all happy smiles and it's different energy. We are subtly taught how to manage that dark energy. We are subtly taught how to control that dark energy through sports, because we didn't have the same parents or structure outside of sports showing us these things, you know what I'm saying? So to me, when it comes to understanding this dark energy, and I'm a grown ass man now, I'm not playing sports no more. So it's like I still experience that energy and motion, but I'm not playing sports. I still have to conjure up that energy and motion, but I'm not playing sports. So now, since I'm older and I'm super self-aware, like to infinity and beyond, you know what I'm saying? But when I have to experience that energy or conjure that energy up while I'm out in real life, on real life time, you know what I'm saying? I try to do my best at first making sure that I'm present. Making sure that I'm present when I'm experiencing this is extremely important for me. Because if I'm not present while I'm experiencing this or having to conjure up this energy, you'll usually start pulling from your past because you've already experienced it. That's why it's your past. You're not usually going to pull that for the future. You're usually going to transmute that and put that into the future. But where you're pulling from, we have to understand where we're pulling these different energies and frequencies from. The same way we know that people come to us chosen ones and want to zap our energy, we are zapping the universe energy too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in God's and the Creator's, alignment. So it's completely different for us. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has access to that energy. We just use it in a much healthier manner. But as far as transmuting that energy, you're going to have people that you talk with or deal with that's going to try to conjure that energy up out of you. So when people do that to me, I make sure that I'm present. First, I make sure I'm present. If I'm having a hard time making sure I'm present, I start thinking and focusing on my breathing. Not like all that weird shit, but just like subtle. I just put my thoughts straight to it. Oh, they done said some slick ass shit. They know damn well I'll punch the shit out of them. I'm not on that time. Spiritually, I will whoop your ass though still at any given moment. Don't play with me in the spirit world, but physically we got this matrix set up, so that's not how we operate. But when they conjure that energy up out of me, I focus on my breathing. The first things come down is all right. And then the second thought is, I know what I've experienced and been through in life. And the first thing or the second thought that comes is like, this motherfucker is really trying me? So as I focus on my breathing and I think of this motherfucker's really trying me, then after I get these two together, then it would come back down to, okay, breathing, this motherfucker's really trying me, to now I'm going to go into my past to get some confirmation that I was moving in my right direction, that I have always been self-aware that I like this motherfucker is really just trying some witchy shit to pull this energy up. It's a recipe for everything we do out here. There's a recipe for everything we do out here, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, long as we keep these thoughts in our spirit realm and understand that, it's gonna be really hard for people to knock you off your square. It's gonna be fucking amazing once you master that energy. When you master that energy and you know you mastered it, and after you've experienced the situation, your body will kind of almost get like the goosebumps chills. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like you're hot or cold. It was just like everything just lined up exactly the fucking way it was supposed to, and you manage your energy to the fucking T. Once we get that tactic down, that's one of our main, most like powerful abilities that we have as chosen ones. It's like we're all running around as like not all the hawks, but it's like they took this energy and our superpowers and our abilities, and they minimized it from an exterior. And they minimize the interior by making us feel like we're less, or that we're nothing, or that all this shit is a coincidence and it's not really fucking happening. You know what I'm saying? But the more we dive deeper, the more we understand that. It's going to be hard to align all your chakras if you don't understand how to master your energy and motion. If we're at war, and we are at war, you cannot allow the enemy to be able to twist, turn, and move your energy at will. That's your job. You're in charge of that. You're in control of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's never going to be a time where you are just always going to not have to use that dark energy or to conjure up that dark energy, or somebody's not going to try to pull it up out of you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we are peaceful beings. We love and light, star seeds, everything, all of the above. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get to these positions by being weak. You don't get to these positions by not being able to think for yourself. You don't get to these positions by not having self-control or self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? We got all of the above. We got a lot of shit working for us. We got to not allow this system to let us think that we're less or we're not doing as much because they're in control of the 3D realm, and our physical 3D realm where we're living at may not be it may not be the mansion or the castle that we feel and that we know we live in within. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to run up too long. I just like to drop something up there, some food for thought, you know what I'm saying, to keep us on our toes and ready for this spiritual battle that we constantly facing, and for this shift that's about to happen. They still got another big tactic they're going to put out here for us, you know what I'm saying? But tap into everything down below. Peace to the kings and queens.